Charlotte and I'm 18, so I'm in year 13 at the moment.
Tell me a random fact about yourself.
Oh gosh, that's really hard. I think a kind of fun fact is that I used to live in the Caribbean, so I think that's kind of cool.
That is a great fact. What's your favourite book or film?
I think my favourite film would have to be Legally Blonde. Yeah, I love that film. It's really good.
And why do you love that film? What's particularly important or interesting about it?
I think I really love to follow the main character, Elle, in her journey. She's very ambitious, but also there are times where she learns to trust her instincts and trust her abilities without having to worry about them. So I think there's a lot to learn off her.
Charlotte, what's your story with God? Maybe we'll start with, how long have you been a Christian?
Technically speaking, I've been a Christian since I was a baby. I was christened when I was, I think, 3 months old. So technically, I've always been a Christian. But I think I personally took on following God for myself when I was about 13. My parents aren't Christian, so all my Christian influence kind of came from my grandmother, and I moved away from her when I was about 8. So I think I lost touch with a lot of my religion around that time. But as I said, when I was about 13, I started following God again, and I took it on for myself. No other influences needed. I decided for myself that I wanted to be a Christian.
But was there a moment when you decided to follow Jesus?
I think I've been thinking about it for a while because, as I said, I've always been a Christian. I've always had a Bible in my bedside table. But I remember having a really big test. I was so stressed about it, and I just couldn't seem to quell that anxiety about it. So I thought, well, why don't I pray about it? I haven't prayed in a while. And I remember this instant relief and calm that came over me just from praying, and this sense of, I can trust God. I know I can trust God, and He will take me where I need to be. And I think that was the moment.
What keeps your faith going?
I think, there are times when I'll pray about something and I can see that prayer being answered or something being done, but also just seeing things in the world happening that I know that wasn't a coincidence. That definitely, God was doing something there, and that's amazing. You see medical miracles from people praying, and that just gives me the most amazing sense of I don't know, it's just amazing to see those kind of things happen.
How are you doing in your relationship with God right now?
I think, I don't know, it can be rocky sometimes. I think when you're getting older, you've got to answer different questions and maybe not always get the answer you want. But I think right at this moment in time, it's quite good. I'm still trying to learn. I think something big I'm trying to do this year is learning how to put my faith and my trust in God at all moments, to stop worrying about such little things and put, as much as I possibly can, put my trust into God. And I've also started, it's actually going quite well, reading the Bible every single day. It's always my New Year's resolution, but I think this year it's going really well. I've stuck to it every day. And I just love when a Bible verse that day particularly resonates with me because something's happened or something's about to happen. I'm like, wow, that really mattered today that I hear that.
Thank you very much for sharing that with us, Charlotte.
No problem.